right, today we're here with Richard. Richard, I'm Anthony, your host today.
Nice to meet you.
For telling us your story, we're going to give you this awesome Raw Deal t-shirt. I think that is going to fit you real nice.
There you go. Thank you.
So Richard, what happened with your Raw Deal? Let me hear about that.
Okay. It started out, me and a buddy of mine was at a party. We were about 17, 18,
Sure.
right around that age. And we left around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And there's a motorcycle that I just got like a week or two before that.
Right.
So we stopped in a park. He got off the back of the bike, and I was doing donuts in the infield of the baseball diamond.
Sure.
Next thing you know, I look up, there's this car jumping over the curb into the park and hauling ass straight towards me. I was like, oh, no, I ain't sticking around and see what they want, so I take off.
Was it a cop or was it?
Yeah, it was a cop
It was a cop,
car.
okay.
Yeah, but he was driving real fast, real crazy. I didn't know what he was going to do, so I left, and my buddy took off on foot, and it was what was it called, Sears Park in Tucson.
Okay.
And there's a lot of dead-end cul-de-sac streets down through there.
Were you familiar with the area?
I grew up there.
Okay, so you knew the ins and outs.
Yeah, I'd have never been caught. But what happened, I was going through dead-end streets between the houses and up into another street. So
Okay.
it was about a 45-minute chase. They had it all on video from the cops' cars. And after about 30, 40 minutes of it, I pulled into my grandma's house.
Right.
And I just about pushed the bike through the fence to go in the backyard, and then the helicopter got a spotlight on me. Because there was no cop cars in view at that point.
Were you worried at the time that you were going to get arrested, or did you think you were going to get away?
No, I figured I was getting away.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get to, they couldn't go to the places I was going. And when the helicopter spotlighted me, I was pretty much done then, because they won't lose you.
Right.
But I went out, I drove away again, went up another alley and towards the school that I went to as a kid, and it must have been the day before that. They just added those pylons for parking stops, and that's what I hit. I hit that pylon, went over the motorcycle, the wind visor broke my nose.
How fast were you going when you hit that?
I couldn't have been going that fast.
Okay.
It was I'd come out of an alley through a parking lot between a church and a Ace Hardware that was there. It used to be an empty driveway, but
not anymore.
Not anymore. But that's what stopped me. And then I woke up because the pressure when I hit my face on the wind visor busted my nose, knocked me out, and I landed in a patch of bear cactus, which it's got like thousands of needles.
Painful.
And little tiny ones. That sucked.
So after you fell over the bars, did you get knocked out? Were you unconscious?
Yeah, I was unconscious. I got woke up by the dog dragging me out of the cactus.
Really?
The police dog.
Now, did you get any medical attention?
No, no.
No, they just threw you in jail? Did anyone ever tell you what you were being arrested for?
Well, at that point, it was running.
Right.
Felony flight.
Did you think that they were just coming to you because you were doing donuts in the baseball infield?
Yeah,
so after you get arrested, did they tell you what charges you were facing?
Yeah, I got a DUI, which that was a $250 fine. I lost my license for 30 days.
Wow.
And that was the extent of that. And well, I ended up doing 3 years on the felony flight. They offered me 5 years straight.
So they gave you 3 years for running from them? Yeah,
I had a public defender. We actually tried to get 2 real lawyers involved in it, but both of them told me that they'd never lost a case before, so they wouldn't take mine.
Your case on?
And didn't want to do that to them. But
so what happened with the public defender? Did she help you out at all, or did she end up making it worse for you?
The public defender, when they first got out of law school, he worked with my grandfather, and then I just thought about this a few weeks ago too, that well, my grandfather ended up opening his own firm and leaving him in the public defenders. He might have had a grudge because he didn't do his job.
So you thought it was a personal grudge maybe against you?
Yes, because he didn't really do much in trial. And then plus, if you try and defend yourself in a court, they don't let you say stuff because they'll put you in jail for contempt of court and declare a mistrial and screw you up anyways. Because I really couldn't defend myself in court.
Sure.
Couldn't say the things that needed to be said to get the charges dropped. And yeah, the prosecuting attorney, she was going for district attorney, And she had a thing, anyone between the age of 18 and 23 got maximum sentences for
So
whatever.
you fell into that little bracket.
I fell into her, what would you call it? Life scheme, or I don't know what to call it, but it was, that's what happened. And even when the judge sentenced me, he said I shouldn't get prison time, but he had to go by the law.
Now, later on, after some time had gone by, did you find out anything about your case?
Yeah, I found out the reason that the cop was so anxious to get to me through that park is that somebody nearby had been shot and killed by somebody riding a motorcycle. And
so they kind of matched your same description, and that's why it was such an intense chase. Because I mean, if you were just doing donuts, I wouldn't expect there to be 7 cops in a helicopter chasing you. So that seemed pretty intense.
Yeah, I just found that out a couple of years ago too.
Wow.
I had no clue that they were actually chasing me, wanting me for murder.
Yeah, that's seems like a pretty raw deal.
Yeah,
well,
big time.
Richard, I appreciate you telling us your story. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, thanks.
And now it's up to you. Go to myrawdeal.com now and vote for which story you think got the rawest deal. It might be story number 1. It could possibly be story number 2. It could even be story number 3. It's all up to you. So go to myrawdeal.com now and vote. I'm your host, Anthony Castaneda. Thanks for watching.